me on the screen. We in Boston, Massachusetts, chillin', chunkin' deuces, playing Madden in the den. Yeah, throw up the deuces.
Hello, Mad Nation. S. Gibbs here for another edition. It's not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show, passionate program, passionate everything about John Madden, NFL 12 football. We are kicking off with a bang. Show 214. We are still on the Raven Maniac, VG Raven Maniac, running good guy. That's his Twitter handle if you want to follow him on Twitter. He's also in the Madden Secret Society. They're 24/7, no big deal. We just invited Adam, Madden, Jamie, and then Dan, the man, MVP. So we got a lot of the good guys in that group. You know, we got Zanzibars in there. We got Hustler Material. We got True Gamer. We got Wolfman, Wolf. Tons of guys in there chatting. So if you want to be added into the Madden Secret Society, you got to hit us up. With your AOL Instant Messenger screen name. That's the most important part. I get a lot of guys saying, I want to be in it, but I can't add you if you don't give me your screen name. You give me your screen name, I can just plug you in, you're invited, you're good to go, and you're ready to talk Madden 24/7. Again, the Madden Secret Society. If you want a part of it, you want to talk Madden 24/7, you want it to be 3 a.m. and you got a question about Madden, you don't know how to stop something, well, if you're part of the Madden Secret Society, you just jump in the chat, about 60, 80 bros in there talking about Madden. Any given time during the day, just talking about Madden. You can message in there. So that's what's clutch about it. Today we're going to talk about the 5-wide bunch. We're going to jump right into the Zoomy Zoom for the 5-wide bunch. And here we have it, folks. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. 5-wide bunch. You don't see it. It's a hidden formation within a formation, fellas. So the play that we're going to talk about that Nick runs is he runs one play. He runs one play from this formation. And that one play is shallow drags. Now I'm trying to think, why does he run that one play only? Wide corners, deep corner, corner outpost. I don't know. He likes the drags, I guess. Because if he blocks, corner. I don't know. Well, that's the play he wants to run. That's the play he's going to get. So we're going to call it cover tray. Let's see. This play, there's no actual setup because of so let's see. There's no actual setup because wide receiver routes are going to be hot routed based on what the defense comes out in. If you see zone streak, one of the outside wide receivers, and you'll have slot streaks with corner zones. If you see man, smart route curl, or even better, crossing slants will get you great yards. Below is a 7-minute or so video showing all the route combos I could think of off the top of my head in in-game video. Okay, that's great. That's a nice little video you can add. So what he's saying is this formation is all really kind of predicated on what you're seeing your opponent do. And I like that. I like how you can motion guys here. You can motion them out there, get a nice read. Bada bing, bada boom, bing, bang, boom, Bremer. What's nice about this too is you can block Jernigan and you can block Manningham. There's Manningham. Look at that. So it's kind of like you're creating empty Falcon. Does that look like empty Falcon to anybody from the run and gun playbook? It does. So that's one thing that's pretty cool about this formation that empty Falcon doesn't have is you have better route combinations, I think, from this formation. You don't have the blue routes, but you can block guys instead. So first off, I mean, probably one of the better setups would probably be just something like this. You could have something simple like that, right? I mean, journey on a little drag. You have dual. I mean, you're going to beat zone with this formation. You're also now going to be able to have a nice underneath pattern against man-to-man. So there's that zone route. That's probably how I'm going to run at base. I might even do something like this. I have tool streaks, 2 deep corners, and then a great mesh underneath. I mean, the possibilities with this are endless. That's the kind of the beauty of what this formation is and what Nick has come up with this set is that you make your adjustments and hot routes to guys specific based on what you're reading from your opponent. And I'm telling you right now, this formation is very difficult to defend because there's so many deep corners and deep posts that it's very difficult to defend. I mean, and then he would throw something like this in. I'd be like, what the heck? I never knew what guy was going where. That was the biggest problem that I had when I faced this offense. That hands down biggest problem I had It just, I didn't know when a guy was going to be on a curl, when he was going to be on a streak, when he wasn't. I mean, look at that route combination. That's got to be one of the best in the game right there. I mean, it's just endless. It's a compressed set. I mean, you could get great blocking if they're setting cheddar. I mean, look, if they're sending cheese at you, I mean, you can block both Manningham and Jernigan, and then you have a slant inside, and you're still going to be able to feel pretty comfortable in the pocket. I mean, you got blockers for days. This is just such an under the radar formation, and I think a lot of guys have, including myself, have underplayed the effectiveness of what this formation can do compared to Empty Falcon. Empty Falcon is what everyone thinks and what everyone suspects, but what's nice about this is you audible into this, and there's no motion. I mean, you can motion guys out. You can get creative with your motions out here. I mean, there's a lot of motions that you can do, obviously through a pick, but there's a lot of motions you can do with this formation that you can't do with Empty Falcon. So what I would say is, biggest thing, I mean, here we have it. I mean, here's another motion right here. Now I want to create bunch on this side. Sure, no problem. I'll do it. I mean, there's a lot of things. You really want to protect that weak side. They're really sending pressure. Block both Manningham and Jernigan, and let's go. Let's get at it. Now you got a great protection on that side. You go up to the king, and you make a touchdown. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, you can get dual slants on the outside here. Now, that's from the inside. I mean, look at that. That just looks kind of nice. I mean, I've never run that before, but that just, like, visually, that looked kind of nice, didn't it? Like, it looked, like, how balanced did that look? Right? Doesn't that look kind of nice? Kind of looks nice. I mean, or you could do something like this. Slants in from the inside here. Now slants in with Cruz. I mean, it's just an enormous possibilities of what you can do. This might be one of my favorite ways to run it, actually, right here. I might like this as my favorite setup. I would say your best guy to block would probably be Jernigan, just because he's closest. I mean, you could always motion Manningham over, and then you can block either one of them. But, you know, then you lose that motion. I mean, that might be my base setup there with that play. I mean, I might run that. You can beat zone. That's the one weakness of Empty Falcon, is you can't beat zone properly, really. I mean, you have the corner routes, but you don't have, I mean, you have the C routes, but you don't have these deep corners. That's what's effective about this. I mean, there's other plays that you could run too. Maybe you like the other plays better. Let's see, we have wide corners. Let's see what that's all about. I mean, you got a nice little slant in there by Cruz. I mean, that's the same slant that you can get. I mean, let's see this route by Jernigan here. See Journey, that little curl. That's a little tough curl maybe to defend there. I don't know. I mean, you got to mess with it. Work on this. Find your better play from it. But just what the whole point of this play is you have endless possibilities. A lot of things you can do. Man-to-man. You got to get that read. Motion guy out. Like so. Motion Barton out. Motion back out. Motion back out, etc., etc. Get the drag, get them going, get inside position, deliver a ball, and just roast man coverage. So a lot of things you can do with it, guys. We've got to thank Nick. Again, I'm going to put the link in there for everyone to see. Thank my man Nick for all this hard work that he did on this guide. So as always, guys, you and me together, especially Raven Maniac, a.k.a. Nick, in the Madden Secret Society, we are changing the Madden community, and we are doing it one snap at a time. Mad Nation, Skips here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show.